two with this event. They played well in the games they've lost, and they still found themselves in the relegation game.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, Todd knows. Todd coaching Vicious, and you guys were just played some good paintball, stumbled a little bit too. So you're safe at least. You're going to maintain your Champions Division spot, but it's a very, very difficult proposition, even for top teams. You have to come and you have to play. You have to play really good. You can't just play okay. If you want to be, especially in the top 4 spots, particularly. And with the way these brackets worked out, I mean, both those brackets were crazy. In that second bracket yesterday, it ended up very, very close. 3 teams were 1-1 heading into the last 3 games, and it ended up getting a little interesting at the end. But then,
super interesting.
Yeah, super interesting because, the Damage and Impact are going to be playing each other in the semifinals, and then Art Chaos and Red Legion, the battle for Mother Russia there, which is going to be an interesting game because Red Legion is where most of Art Chaos's players came from, and so it's going to kind of be a big brother versus little brother there in that matchup.
Yeah, look for Big Brother to play all 5 of their guys. They have played the whole weekend. Don't look for too many rotations from those guys today.
I totally agree. And, it's got to be a little intimidating for some of those younger Russian players to have to play against guys that they've idolized for years as they've come up. So now on the breakout, both teams losing a body. It's TJ Danner leaving for VCK and Dan Zaleski for Upton 187. Nico Hyde again up in the center for VCK. VCK on your right. There's 187 on your screen right now. Number 22, Thomas Fantoni. Old school New England Hurricanes player. Now holding it down for the Northeast. Trying to fight his way to get in the snake. He's mirrored up with Matt Jackson. And you can see Matt Jackson, right-hand side of your screen. Nico Hyde, left-hand side of your screen. In the center, farthest player for either team up there, Nico Hyde. And there's the back line for Upton 187 crew doubling up. That stand-up temple.
Yeah, Greg Lazant tried to make a bump out to the Dorito 1 and got chopped up. Ryan Smith just gets shot for VCK. Nico Hyde all the way on 187 side of the field. Mantoni dies, so just the 2 bodies for 187 left in that Dorito side tower. Nico Hyde, he's going to launch. Is he going to be able to get both of them?
Nice move for Nico Hyde. Gets a 2-pack there. Beautiful work. Houston VCK's Nico Hyde. He's been looking for that move. And that is going to be a solid point victory here for Houston VCK to tie it up. Cam McCarty, Matt Jackson still left alive on the field to hang that flag up.
And Nico was playing that yesterday in the afternoon. He started playing that middle of the field pretty well for them. They were getting some of those points, so he's going to continue that this morning.
And that's the story we've been talking about with Houston VCK, is that they have a lot of talent on that squad. They're hardworking, and they made it this far. But now it's they need to start fine-tuning things. And
well, they definitely got better, game after game throughout this event. And, it's the first time in the Champions Division, so, that's all you can really hope for. When you step into the top pro scene, you don't know what it's like until that horn blows, and then you have the best in the world shooting paintballs at you. So, VCK, I'll give it to them because, the way that they played against us the very first game versus the way that they played at the very end there against like Moscow Red Legion, seemed like 2 different teams completely.
Yeah, they got better through the tournament. That's what we were hoping for.
Yeah, and that's the thing with VCK. We haven't really seen him a ton here on this field. Well, we did see him in all 3 semi-final matches, but yeah, we're still kind of learning those players ourselves and what they're capable of at this level of competition. But when you have, like an awesome move like Nico Hyde running through there, that's what they need to do. They need to start kind of dictating the pace in the tempo of the game. We say that a lot. You have to, it's your will against the other team, and you want to be the one acting, letting the other team reacting to you. And that goes not just into moves, but also in that gunfight. And we've seen on this particular layout how important those gunfights. At paintball, the gunfights are always going to be important. But because there are defensive options on this field, and the offensive options are there, but you have to earn them, that's where that gunfight comes into play. You have to sometimes put your mirror in and then put another guy in order to make a move, and then hopefully shoot that guy out. And that's been the difference. The teams that have been able to do that consistently and play clean too, definitely, penalties have been effective. But whatever. That's how it is every tournament.
Hey, that's paintball. You got to battle through those, like we talked yesterday.